Today's heading, volcanoes and plate tectonics. Volcanoes and plate tectonics. Volcanoes are mountains of lava and ash. Volcanoes are mountains of lava and ash. There are about 600 active volcanoes. What that means is volcanoes that can erupt or have erupted recently. Most volcanoes are dormant, no longer have to worry about them erupting. Why do volcanoes erupt? Magma is less dense than other layers of rock, so it's slowly forced upward. Remember, liquid hot magma is not very dense, so it's constantly rising. Well, if there's an opening or a weak spot or at a fault where two plates meet, it's usually weaker. If there's a path to the surface, then that's what they're going to try to do. A vent is an opening through which magma comes out. A vent is an opening through which magma comes out. A crater is an opening that has been built up over time around a vent. So if a volcano has erupted many times, it's going to have a fairly deep crater. I know we're all familiar with movies where you walk to the edge and like, oh, don't fall in the volcano. Well, that volcano, that's really a crater that is built up around a vent over many eruptions. Where do volcanoes occur? They occur at divergent boundaries. Remember, divergent boundaries is where two plates are pulled apart and then magma oozes up. They can occur at convergent boundaries where two plates come together. One is pushed underneath and magma will spew up. Or they can happen at hot spots, which is the middle of a plate where the magma is hotter than normal and it's going to burn a hole through the plate. I guess I have that on my next one here. Hot spots occur in areas where the mantle is warmer than normal. So the magma is warmer than normal and it's going to burn through the plate. The Hawaiian Islands are an example of this. That Pacific plate moves, it burns a hole through it, it builds up an island, one of the Hawaiian Islands, and then the plate moves, it builds up another island and another island. The Galapagos Islands that we talked about as 7th graders are the same way. If we in South Dakota were to have a volcano erupt somewhere here, it would be due to a hot spot because we are right in the middle of a plate. I kind of like this map here. There are all the plates, and then there are, this is where there are hot spots. You see this is where Hawaii is. There's a hot spot here where the Galapagos are. There's different hot spots where the magma is so hot that it burns through the plate. Let's call that good.